Brilliant June 27, 2022. Not sure what time it is in the morning. The supercomputer is just using drowsiness, dropping me into this super drowsy state where I cannot recognize modification of my active memory. Again, where I cannot recognize modification of my active memory in the super drowsy state. This is called theta state, T-H-E-T-A, theta, alpha, beta, delta, theta. Those are the brainwaves of the victim. Well, their technology and their mind control technology works best in theta state, 4 to 7 hertz. That's theta. And that's what they lower me. And then the supercomputer will use chatterbots, automated special language, automated artificial intelligence, automated special language software to force me or trick me into conversations with the system, with the chatterbot, or to drive my memory and thought process. It's been targeting my faith and belief system, talking about the Bible and God and everything, other things, and that's been going on for many years, targeting the faith and belief system. The faith and belief system of the victim is a very important metric in their training, research, and development to determine a number of things, primarily 2 things, and that is what can the victim maintain as truth, and secondly, how to subdue or to radicalize the victim's faith and belief system. Well, the sleep deprivation torture, directed energy torture, like is happening to me right now, this is SUBDUE. That's SUBDUE. They don't use torture to radicalize a person's belief system. They use torture to subdue it. They use fabricated, falsified motivational impulses and memory references to radicalize. But I'm being tortured, and it's going on daily. This is a supercomputer. That's why it just keeps happening each day. It's a computer. It's a system of exascale remote neural networks. Exascale, E-X-A-S-C-A-L-E, exascale remote neural networks that are targeting me and so many other victims. I called the prayer line once for Times Square Church in New York City, from California. I believe it was from California. Here in San Diego, I'm pretty sure. And was talking with the girl and told her my situation. The person that was on the prayer line now for the church, she said, we're getting that from a lot of people. I said, you're getting what? They're being targeted with this technology. They're victims of stalking, harassment. The church prayer line said that. There are too many victims. They have too many victims now. It's not even a secret anymore what they're doing. The organized stalking, you can't have that many people involved in a paradigm and say it's not happening, it's delusional, you're not being followed. It's not community-oriented policing act. It's not community policing. It's stalking. It's stalking for trauma-based mind control training, research, and development. Without organized stalking, you cannot have mind control because there's no way to measure, engage, and verify the technology in a real-world environment. It can't be done without organized stalking, without gaslighting, etc. Other models of deception and manipulation. They use that community-oriented policing act as a cloak to, especially the community-based agents that are responsible for the organized stalking in each community in America, which are primarily private detectives, security consultants. They take up a secondary occupation. They're always prior military, law enforcement, government, people who have some degree of expertise in the area of surveillance, counter-surveillance, etc., etc. And these private detectives, security consultants, and so forth, they become that by taking up a secondary occupation to cloak, to hide, to cloak their illegal activities on behalf of the government. This allows them to double dip back into the coffers of the government, take up a secondary, you know, they're getting paid under the table, but, you know, it's secondary cash flow for them to torture and murder people that the government tells them they have no proof whatsoever other than the government said that this person is a bad person. And that's easy to do. Government can easily manufacture evidence against a person who's been tortured to near incoherency. It's not hard to do. I don't know what they're saying about me because I can't get them to release records. I've tried in court with FOIA requests. But, you know, they say the worst things. And they're targeting me even in churches. They're targeting my faith and belief system. And they're doing it with a lot of people, just like the Times Square Church prayer line lady said, with spraying too.